let's look for the zeros or the x-intercepts or the roots. These are all synonyms of the quadratic equation. F of x is 7x squared minus 4. So note it's the x squared function vertically dilated by a factor of 7 and then shifted up by 4 units. So it's going to be symmetric. In fact, we see here from our picture, our x values are just mirror images of each other. So let's take this. And if I want to figure out where my zeros are or where my x-intercepts are, I'm asking myself, where do I cross this x-axis? That's when y is equal to 0. So I set my function equal to 0, and I figure out where this happens, which in this case isn't too difficult. I need to move forward to the other side. I divide by 7. I take the square root. So whenever I introduce an even root, I need to pick up that plus or minus. And we can simplify this just a little bit. The square root of 4 is 2. So this is going to be plus or minus 2 over square root 7. So we just told ourselves that that x value right there is minus 2 over square root 7. And this x value right there is positive 2 over square root 7. Those are your x-intercepts. Now, we could have also gotten here if we had listened to the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula tells us that the x values that give me zeros are opposite b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Applying this to our function, we get opposite 0 plus or minus square root 0 squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. All right, let's chase the algebra. We get plus or minus the square root of 128 over 14, which, if you simplify, gives you exactly what you would expect.